as they are gone down to Manchester, well, the majority of them anyways. They've been beaten here at St James's Park by Harvey Barnes. Barnes will tear you apart again. Hello everyone, this is the match reaction on a cold day. I've got the snood on, I need a shave, but I don't give a shit. Do that for Marseille. Newcastle United have came away from St James's Park with a much needed win regardless of the opposition, but because it was Man City, it obviously will get the headlines of course, and Harvey Barnes has taken the show, and obviously Anthony Gordon not being available has massively helped, I feel, weirdly in some sort of way, because Harvey Barnes has took the mantle, and when Barnes is on form he is red hot. You've got to play him. So even regardless if Anthony Gordon's available for Marseille, you've got to play Harvey Barnes. When he's poor, Harvey Barnes is really poor. When he's hot, he's really, really hot. So absolutely brilliant for Harvey Barnes. Obviously, Sven Botman was dropped to the bench, back come Fabian Schar. I think that was the right decision, because I don't think Botman's been up to scratch the last couple of games. Trippier's got a minor hamstring. I don't think he'll be available for Marseille, to be honest with you. Pope kept his place in goal, of course. Usual midfield three, and Nick Woltemade still waiting on Vissa. But the good news is we had both Livramento and Hall in that starting lineup. I think I might be wrong. I'm sure that's the first Premier League game this season that I've had both of them start, and it shows a massive difference, I feel, in Newcastle as an attacking threat as well as defensively. However, that first half there was some chances that Barnes could have come away with 3 or 4 goals today. The one where it comes across the 6-yard box, he's got to put that away, and Nick Woltemade threw on goal. It's unbelievable save by Donnarumma. You cannot deny that. It's a class save. Man City had obviously Haaland had the chance where Pope done well to save, and Phil Foden had the chance very close towards half time. But Newcastle United, obviously Harvey Barnes is going to take the headline. Second half, yes, it's very much a counter-attack side. We were very defensive. We gave Man City probably a little bit too much respect, I felt, in that second half. They had a lot of the ball. Yes, they didn't do a great deal with it. Obviously, they did get the equaliser straight after Harvey Barnes scored the first one, and it was a ricochet or two, and obviously we had the VAR for Harvey Barnes' second goal, which Bruno hit the bar, and they were looking at it, and there was, people went downstairs to the toilet just to have a look, see what was going on. It was for VAR. We're checking offside, I think, but you know what, we got the goal. Bit of luck. And Newcastle have obviously came away with 3 points. My voice is a bit croaky, so apologies, but I think we needed a win. We needed a performance as well. I've been seeing that to people who I know personally. I've been seeing that on the channel, that Newcastle needed a performance. To look at it was a good performance. I still think, even though it's Man City, Man City are in red hot form, you have to say it's a great win. The performance is probably 7 to 8 out of 10. I think Newcastle can play better and win games as well, regardless of the opposition. So obviously Marseille comes up very, very quick on Tuesday, which we'll be out there. We'll bring you all the videos. Obviously we'll do our very best to stay safe, and so stay tuned for the channel for that. If you're not subscribed, please do. You'll see all the videos from Marseille, the fan zone, the going in with the police, the match vlog, my reaction, even afterwards, and so on as well. So I think we're only one of 2 channels, maybe 3, that are out in Marseille. So we're back the neat. Man of the match. Do you know what? This might surprise you, but I thought Malik Chow was mint. I thought Malik Chow was class the neat. I think you handled Haaland really well. I thought Tonali's second half showed a lot of lungs, as I like to call them, a lot of effort off the pitch. So, and Harvey Barnes is obviously going to take the headlines. Of course he is, with the goals, and good on him. Good on him. Obviously he's being talked about potentially. You might declare for Scotland, obviously because they've qualified for the World Cup and what have you. But more importantly for Newcastle, he's the match winner, and good on him, because there'll be a lot of praise for him, and I think he's more of a confidence player, Harvey Barnes. He really is. We'll talk more about that in the last word, but as I see the Manchester City bus, and here obviously they'll be conducting all the interviews and having a shower of the players and what have you, as they'll head to the airport, I would have thought, and fly home. There's not many teams that actually go down the motorways nowadays. United flew to Leeds early on the season. But anyways, yeah, I want to know from yous in the comments, was this much needed? Because what if we didn't? I think Eddie Howe would have been a bit under pressure if we got beat, but thankfully we won. Also, your key players, can we now build on this? Because there's no point beating Manchester City and then losing away at Everton next week, and now we've got Marseille midweek. But the losses against West Ham, the losses against Brentford, we've been accused that we only turn up for the big games. We've got to stop that. We could beat Man City and we're on a high than it, which is class, but we've got to go and beat Everton next week. There's no point beating Man City and showing the league that you kind of beat Everton away. Do you know what I mean? See where I'm coming from? But match reaction done for yous. Obviously Josh has been live with some of the other Toon fans, so check that live out. And obviously the last word, which I'm actually going to do at the stadium. So that's out later on this evening. Get in there, 3 points, happy days.